Hey, let's play. Welcome back to more World of Hockey. This is season 17, I believe. Last episode, we got all the way to the finals. Unfortunately, lost to Germany. Defenseman seems pretty low to be a top four defenseman, but whatever. So really, the main guy is Mayoryov, and we have $6 million in cap space. So probably gonna have to make a trade to sign him. But when that time comes, it comes. Let's send to the drafts. Oh my goodness. That is a retirement class, if I ever seen one. Connor McDavid, Nathan McKinnon, Austin Matthews, David Pastrnak, Sebastian Aho, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Dylan Larkin. My goodness. So Connor McDavid, obviously, he's been that 1-2 punch over in Baltimore for the longest time where they rack up points. Over 1,500 games played, 694 goals, 1,108 assists for 1,802 points. That is insane. I like how the top three picks are, or top three retired are first round, number one picks. That's kind of cool to see. Igor Cheese-Top, 49 overall. I think that was a mistake. Okay. We're not making that trade. Why would I trade down in a weak-ass draft class like this? Got an exact top four, or top nine, I should say. Might as well. Jermaine Skinner, I have no idea where that team is. In Germany somewhere because he plays for the Devil. Another 6'5" boy. Let's go ahead. Let's just get a bunch of big boys on our team. 55 overall. He's better than their third round pick. Unless that third round pick actually was a elite and he actually becomes decent, which is highly unlikely. Well, I guess at this point, I might as well just see if I can find people that are actually scouted. Once again, I really wish it wouldn't go into elite. It should go into fully scouted when you click on this, but I don't think there's a way to do that, unfortunately. I don't know, it doesn't seem like I have anyone fully scouted, so it'd have to be a shot in the dark at this point. There's a couple of top 6 guys here that could possibly be top 9, so I guess I'll go with them. Which one's a big one? 6'5", baby, let's go. Drafting the Giants. The biggest players imaginable. That's all I need. A bunch of big boys on my team. Toss bodies around. I wish I could sort by height. That'd be great. I'm going to go ahead and grab the 7th defenseman. Why not? Craig Gardiner. I wonder if it's Jake Gardner's long-lost brother or his son. Could possibly be his son at this time, right? 17 years in. I'll just grab this Noix guy. Why not? Nick Noix. For my last pick. That was supposed to be an all-name team. Damn, oh well. So we already know our restricted free agents are not going to sign with us. RFA. Those would be the deals we'll give them anyways. Let's look at our goalie situation. Bednar is our backup still. Third string backup. He doesn't want to re-sign with us, so I'm just not even going to bother trying to give him a contract offer. Let's go ahead and check our unsigned players. Signed Graves. I think that was our first pick, if I recall correctly. Trent Graves, Kaprizov. None of these guys are even over 60, so I'm going to let them sit a year. See if they get any better. I doubt it, but we'll see. And then I guess I'll just check our UFAs. We have all our RFAs signed, right? Yeah. We're tendered. Nolan Foote wants to come back, and Butler wants to come back. The rest of them want to leave. How much does Nolan Foote want? $1.25 million. 2-year deal. I'll give you a 1-year deal at $1 million. About as high as I'm going to go with you there, bud. Yeah, I figured he was going to go into free agency. I don't know if he wanted more money as well, so he could go into free agency. Trent Graves is coming to Florida, and Gogol obviously wanted more money. So exactly what I assumed was going to happen. So let's just send the free agency. We have them under wraps, so they're not going to run away. We get something for them if they do sign, or we have a chance to match. So is that Joe Thornton? It's Joe Thornton, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fucking go. AHL head coach Joe Thornton. I'm all about that life. For centers, we got Harrison, Stutzel, Gauthier, and Hermie. So we need a center. Left wingers, we got Gus and Colby and Grill, honestly, because it's hard to get good defensemen. And then we brought in Falk, who we have to sign, but we should have some cap space. And he's 24, and he's 84 overall, and he has put up some decent numbers. So, all right, don't worry about that. So let's, we don't have to worry about them getting offer sheeted. Let's go into our contracts here and make sure we get our right winger. He might be in the free agency market right now, but let me see if I can sign from him in here. I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. It's not McAllister. That wasn't his name, was it? It was something else. Yeah, I guess he's in free agency then. So I'll go into free agency. We'll grab him there. Ooh, I don't want to leave. Stupid menus. Slow ass menus. Okie dokie. Where is he? I feel like he should. Was he a left winger? I can't remember if he's a left winger or right winger. Maybe he's a left winger. Let's just do all RFAs. It was Falk. That was his name. He is mine. So he wants a 6-year deal at $5.67 million. Let's do a 6-year deal at 5.3 and see if he signs that. There we go. Okay, Joe Falk is aboard. So he signed our deal. Now we can see exactly how much money we have in free agency to spend. And it's $5 million. Okay, nice crisp $5 million. We need to get a backup goalie before I do anything because that is pretty damn important to have one of those. So go to UFAs. Doesn't have to be anyone crazy. Beret would be nice. Put him as a starter. Kolozov. We need to fill out left wingers too, so I gotta be careful what I do. Is it Michael DiPietro? Yeah, I'm gonna give Michael DiPietro a 1 year, $1.6 million contract. I think it might be Timmy's time to move on. That's $6.8 million. Let me just look to see if I can find a defenseman to replace him. $5.715 million. I'd have to take, they'd have to take some of his cap. I want to see full cap. See if they take it. 1 for 1. 1 for 1 full cap. I figured as much. What if I sweeten it? I'll throw in a prospect. Rookie skaters. I'm not gonna give him Cheestov because he's my boy. Cheestov's my boy because he's got that what was it? Crap. What was his ability that he had that they were saying? It was something like stupid. My brain doesn't work right now. Backstrom's 20. He's already 72, so he could go. There we go. Yep, there, that works. So we saved some cap, a lot of cap space there. How much cap space do we have now? Let's go into free agency and take a little look. I get rid of Timmy. $9 million. Yeah, that's much better. So we need a left wing as well. Okay, Mike DiPietro's coming aboard as a backup. So is Ray Boulris back in action. He's 22 and 75. I'm going to go ahead and offer him a deal then. 3-year deal, yeah. Bash bodies. Oh my god, Jackson Nika. Let's go. 1-year deal, baby. Let's go. Taggart. Playmaker. Always good to have some extra playmaking boys on your team. Alright. Josiah McTaggart. And Garrison has joined the team as well. Josiah McTaggart coming aboard as well. That guy's name is literally Rocky Funk. That's the best name ever. Our centers, perfect. Left wingers, pretty good. Right wingers, Samson. We gotta call one of them up. Nice little funky boy. We'll call up Lozado too. Oh no, we can't. Never mind, because we called up Funk. Then we have our extra, and then our defense: Savage, Rabada, Benoit, Markstrom, Johnson, Bean, and Faith. Just gotta have faith. And then of course, and that's Campbell and DiPietro. Let's edit lines. See if these things flow with us. They got Falco, but obviously we're going to change these around because this is not how these lines are going to look. Like they have Garrison playing second line here, which will be Stutzel, as we all know. Got Savage down here. That ain't going to happen. Boom, put him up top. Falk should be our... Technically could be a winger on this side if we wanted, have him play extra minutes. What is he? Is he playmaker, I think, right? Like take Boulris down here. Have McTaggart up there. Well, Patrick Colby should be... he should be up there. And I'd be fine with this, quite honestly. Let's do this. Oh my god. Falk, Samson, Boulris. Boom. This is the lines I would like to have, of course, so they're not going to be the lines I guess Patrick Colby missed pretty much the entire month with a broken jaw. Just came back at the last second there. We're second in our division. Matt Savage leading our team in points. No surprise there. I'm kind of interested to see what kind of lines they're throwing out here. They changed it around. What the hell is this? This is really the best lines? Savage on the second line with Goche. They got Stutzel on the third line. It's an interesting decision. Got 52 points, and he's got 31. So he's just dominating on this line for some reason. Guess the +3 overall really helps. Adam Rice. Has he got 1 year left? He's got 2 years left on his deal. Oh, I'll try for him. I don't really have the cap space, like I've said. Even if I take it down by half, I think I don't even have the cap space. But just because he's making $8 million, you know, and he's got 1 year left on his deal, let's try that. Tim Stutzel, you know, that'll free up some cap space. We'd have to really sweeten the deal. I have that rookie skater, Chistov. So he'll come in eventually, but he's injured right now. I have no idea what his injury is, so hopefully it's nothing too serious. But we'll have to wait and see. I think we might have blown it at the end of winning our conference, our division right there. I think Cincinnati might have taken it. We lost our last 2 games. Let's go ahead and just make sure exactly where we are. Matt Savage finished 86 points. Yeah, we tied. We could have won. They had more wins than we did, so there it is. But World Conference is Russia, Dublin, Ireland, Germany, Italy, Scotland, Australia, France, Japan, Spain just missing out 3 points. North American Conference is Cincinnati, who are the best team in the league. Let me look at my roster moves. I swear. I didn't trade no defenseman, so. Yeah, Verbata, that's who it is. I knew we were missing somebody. What is their injuries? Can I see? It really should tell you here, but it probably doesn't. Nope, of course not. Why would it? Where could I see injuries? Injury reports. So we're missing Gustafson till May 6th, separated shoulder. That's a tough one. And April for Verbata with the strained hamstring. So he'll be back. Verbata, May 6th is a long, long ways away. So Verbata could be back possibly at the end of the series. Maybe a bit earlier. It's the 16th, right? So he should be back around here. I think it's the 16th. And then May's down here. So like third round for Gustafson. So we really got to take it to these teams. Hopefully. It's a tough loss. So it's bigger than a tough loss. It's a horrible loss to have, to lose your best player, but it happens. Looks like we're going to get swept in the first round, too, so that's great. 7-6 overtime loss. Like, what the fuck? I'm going to go ahead and change up the lines, because these lines obviously aren't working for us. So let me do that real quick. This Connecticut is making quick work with us without having our best player in the lineup. So we are going to move Joel Falk to the left here. We're going to bring Savage up here, top of this lineup. We're going to bring Colby up here with Adam Rice. And keep Rod McAllister here because he fits. And that's what we're going to do with those lines. Defensively, these are pretty set the way they should be, I think. But I've fallen. I was a 91 at the beginning of the season, I want to say. Yeah, so that's what we're going to roll with, and hopefully it helps. I doubt it, but I'm really mad that we lost Liam Gustafson like a week before the playoffs, but what else is new, right? Shit like that always